Have you ever wondered how your money can work for you? It's a question that piques curiosity, isn't it? It's also a concept that's far too often overlooked. Money, you see, isn't just a tool for survival. It's a resource that, when understood and harnessed correctly, can become a powerful ally in our lives. Understanding the dynamics of money is like learning a new language. Once you grasp its grammar, its nuances, its idioms, you can start to converse fluently and navigate your way through the world with greater ease. And one of the most critical lessons in this financial lexicon is the concept of making money work for you. It's not about toiling harder and longer for every pound, dollar, or yen. It's about smartly investing and strategically growing your wealth. This concept is far from a secret, yet it's often underutilized. The secret lies in making your money work for you, not the other way around. And one way to do that? Compounding. So, what exactly is compounding? Well, let's delve into it. Compounding in the world of finance is a process where the value of an investment grows over time. But how? It's because the earnings on an investment, which can be both capital gains and interest, also earn interest as time passes. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it rolls further and further, it gathers more snow and becomes larger. Let's break it down with a simple example. Suppose you invest £100 in a savings account with an annual interest rate of 5%. By the end of the first year, you'd have earned £5 in interest, making your total balance £105. Now here's where the magic of compounding comes in. In the second year, you're not just earning interest on your initial £100. No, you're earning interest on the full £105. So at the end of the second year, you'd earn £5.25 in interest, bringing your total balance to £110.25. Notice something? The interest you earned in the second year is slightly more than the first year. That's compounding at work. Your earnings are earning too. And as time goes on, this effect becomes more and more pronounced. Compounding doesn't stop there though. It carries on, year after year. The longer you leave your money invested, the larger that snowball becomes. It's not just about the money you've put in, but also about the earnings on your earnings. So to put it simply, compounding is your money's best friend. It's the secret to growing wealth over time. It's not about getting rich quick, but about steady growth. It's about patience and letting your money do the hard work for you. Compounding, in essence, is your money making more money for you. It's a powerful tool for financial growth and prosperity, one that anyone can harness with a bit of patience and understanding. Now that we know what compounding is, let's delve into its power. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. As it rolls, it picks up more and more snow. With each revolution, the snowball becomes larger, and the amount of snow it gathers with each turn also increases. This is the essence of compounding in a financial context. Your initial investment is the snowball, and the snow it gathers as it rolls downhill is the interest earned. With each cycle, the interest is added to the principal, which in turn earns more interest. This cycle repeats, and your investment grows, much like the snowball. The power of compounding is a function of two key variables: rate of return and time. Let's talk about the rate of return first. This is essentially the interest rate you earn on an investment. The higher the rate of return, the more interest you earn, and the faster your investment grows. However, it's important to remember that higher returns often come with higher risk. It's crucial to find a balance that suits your risk appetite. Now, let's talk about time, the second crucial variable. The longer you leave your money invested, the more time it has to compound and grow. This is why starting early is so important when it comes to investing. A person who starts investing at 25 will have a significantly larger investment at 65 than someone who starts at 35, even if they invest the same amount of money. This is simply due to the additional 10 years of compounding. In essence, compounding is a powerful tool that can significantly increase the value of an investment over time. It's like a snowball effect. The more it rolls, the bigger it gets. However, it's important to remember that compounding is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires patience, discipline, and time. The true power of compounding lies in time. The more time your money has to grow, the more it can compound and increase in value. So, how can you harness the power of compounding? Well, the answer to that question lies in the world of investments. Investments are the engine that drives compounding. Think of it this way. You're not only earning money from the initial amount you put in, but also from the returns on those returns. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. gathering more and more snow as it goes along. There's a variety of investment options where compounding can take place. Stocks, for instance, offer the potential for high returns, though they do come with a certain level of risk. Bonds, on the other hand, can provide steady income with less risk involved. Mutual funds, which pool money from various investors to buy a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds, can also be a good option. But remember, the magic of compounding doesn't just happen overnight. It requires time. The longer you leave your money invested, the more time it has to grow and compound. This is why it's so important to start investing as early as possible. And consistency is key. Regularly investing a set amount of money regardless of market conditions can help you take full advantage of compounding over time. This strategy is known as dollar cost averaging, and it can help smooth out the highs and lows of the market while ensuring you're continuously adding to your investment and allowing it to compound. But be mindful. While compounding can significantly enhance your wealth, it can also work against you. If you borrow money to invest and your investment doesn't pan out, you could end up owing more than you initially borrowed due to compounding interest on your debt. It's crucial to understand your risk tolerance and make informed decisions. So, how can you harness the power of compounding? To put it simply, invest wisely, start early, and stay consistent. Take advantage of investment opportunities that allow your money to grow and compound over time. Remember, the earlier and more consistently you start investing, the more you can reap the benefits of compounding. Compounding might seem like a complex concept, but it doesn't have to be. Let's take a moment to revisit what we've learned so far. We embarked on this journey with a simple question: how can we multiply our money? And we found our answer in the magic of compounding. Compounding, in its simplest form, is the process where the value of an investment increases because the earnings on an investment, both capital gains and interest, earn interest as time passes. This might sound like a mouthful, but remember the snowball analogy. Start with a small snowball at the top of a hill. As it rolls down, it picks up more snow, growing larger and faster. That's compounding for you. We also learned that compounding isn't some mystical financial trick reserved for the Wall Street wizards. On the contrary, it's a fundamental principle of saving and investing that can work wonders for anyone. And the best part? You don't need a fortune to start. A little can go a long way thanks to the power of compounding. However, let's be clear. Compounding is not a ticket to overnight riches. It's a slow and steady process, like a tree growing from a seedling. Just as a tree needs time and the right conditions to grow, compounding requires patience and continued investment. The key is to start as early as possible and stay in the game. It's not about timing the market, but rather the amount of time you spend in the market. So if you're thinking about dipping your toes into the world of investing, remember this. The magic of compounding isn't in the big, glamorous wins. It's in the small, consistent steps taken over a long period. It's about understanding the power of growth over time, harnessing it, and patiently watching your wealth multiply. And there you have it, the magic of compounding. Remember, it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. So start today and let the power of compounding work for you.